welcome to the Manic Pixie Dream Vlog. I'm your host, Caroline Georges, and welcome. I look like hell. I haven't slept very well. I just have been thinking a lot about the people that have hurt me and the people that have, I've just been thinking a lot about my abusers, and some of them I still love and are my friends, and some of them the very thought of them makes my stomach curl. And when I was thinking about the comic who sexually assaulted me and sexually battered me, God, it's weird that I'm tired of saying that. Like, I'm sick of having to say that all the time. I would rather just never speak about it ever again than have to say that I was sexually assaulted. God, it fucking sucks. It's just constant reminder of it, that coming from your own voice, you know what I mean? You're just reminding yourself over and over and over again that it happened, and it was horrible, and you can't stop thinking about it. It's awful. It really is. You can't do that to people. If this guy ever watches this, you can't do this to me. You can't do that to people, you know? You can't make somebody feel that bad. That's evil. That's wrong. You can't do that. The problem is, this guy was my friend, and I cared about him, and he was sort of special to me because he was so helpful with me in comedy. And it worries me. I worry about other female comics that he might try and mentor, or try and sidle up to. It's like a friendship and with connections and stuff, and then do what he did to me, to her, and then I didn't do anything, I would feel so weak. It would be like it would happen all over again. That would be awful if he did it again. I really hope he doesn't. But what if he does? Is that my fault? Because I could have done something. This is probably what Meryl Streep in Doubt must have felt like. Exactly the same. But I just kind of wanted to say that I've chosen forgiveness, and I've just sort of reached this milestone, I guess, that I'm so tired of being angry, and I don't have the time for it anymore. I don't have the time to be angry anymore. When I was stripping, I had the time and energy to put into being angry. Now I just don't have that. I have to work so hard at other things that I just can't be angry anymore. And I'm just tired of saying it. I'm tired of saying that I was raped. I'm tired of saying that I was abused. I'm tired of saying that I was sexually assaulted. I'm tired of saying that I was sexually battered. I'm tired to say that I was verbally abused. I'm tired of saying, I'm rambling. I'm crazy. What am I doing? I'm doing something good. I know that. This feels so good to me doing this. I don't know if that makes me crazy or not, but I love doing these vlogs. I really love them. I love being so open and honest that I could just kind of scream it from the mountaintops of the internet, And I've had a crazy life, and I have a unique perspective, you know what I mean? And I think that I can bring something to the table, I guess. And I'm a big fan of Tim Dillon. I'm like a huge Tim Dillon fan. I'm in love with Tim Dillon. I'm sad that he's gay. Oh my God, I love Tim Dillon so much. And but he says that in the beginning you have to be kind of delusional. You have to be sort of full of yourself that way. And I don't know if that's true. I'm just doing what's feeling right, this just feels right. That's what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't care. This just feels good to me. And I have reached a level of respect for myself that I think I should get paid to do what I love, you know? And I think I could earn that one day. And I think I'm working towards that one day. I want to get paid to do what I love. And I'll get there, you know? I just have to work really hard for a really long time. And, you know, and that's that, I guess. Hopefully not for a really long time. I don't know. I'm in a comedy competition. I'm really nervous about it. I think that'd be a great milestone to win a comedy competition. And I know I have about 15 minutes of really decent material. I've been going to like open mics every day for so long, except for like kind of recently I've been having like, I wasn't able to afford it and stuff. And actually, you know what? Josh Potter, who was my most recent guest on my podcast, who's an amazing guy. I just love him to death. He is just such a great person. What a really good person, you know? And it's just seeing that somebody can be in comedy and be a good person when it just seems that I just think comedians are a certain kind of people, and I think that 10% of every group of people are probably pieces of shit, and I think comedy's no different. But the thing is, they're comedians and a piece of shit, you know? So it's like that it's the difference between a nuke and a what are those little ones that you like have to twist off the top and throw? It's the difference between a grenade and a nuke, you know what I mean? That's like comedians being assholes. And yeah, but we've all had our moments. But being on the other edge of the sword when somebody had those moments and being the person that somebody hurt, you know, so many times, it just makes me feel like there's something wrong with me. It makes me feel like this movie, is that me? Belle de Jour. I forget who directed it, but it's a French film from the 1960s. It's very saucy. And, but it's about this housewife who, if you like, you know, if you don't like David Lynch, you might like this movie. If you're a David Lynch fan, you would really like Belle de Jour, I think. It's like David Lynch if he made a chick flick. That's how I describe it. And it's fantastic, and I recommend it. And I don't know, like, am I like a glutton for punishment? Do I like pain? Am I a masochist? Do I seek after pain? You know, because I just think pain is such a valuable way to feel. You know what I mean? I mean, when you feel happy and euphoric, I mean, honestly, maybe I've never had true happiness, because every time I've ever felt happy, I always felt really sad afterwards. And I don't know. Am I really like a really sad person? Like, I'm just sad. Like, I'm just depressed, and I've always been depressed, and that's just who I am, and I just have to accept it and deal with it, and just like any other ailment or any other disease, I just have to accept depression. God, I look like hell. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, I'm super tired, y'all. Sorry. But, and then a bunch of my lamps went out, so the lighting's all off. But, anyways. I'm choosing forgiveness because for the reasons that I said. But also because I worship a God that chose forgiveness. And I believe that there is one true God and one true power. And that comes from a God that hung on a cross and said, God, forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. And because I am a Christian, I have to say the same thing to the people that put me on the cross. And maybe that's the right way to live. Because all of my sexual assailants and all of my rapists, well, not the first one, I'm gonna stop saying his name just in case I choose to take these down for whatever reason I choose to. But my rapist when I was 18, I didn't care for him at all the second I saw him. And I have to say, my advice is trust your gut and trust your instincts and trust that little voice in your head that is telling you to get the hell away from that person. Don't be curious. Don't have an attitude of, okay, maybe I need to see where this goes. Don't be attracted to danger. Don't. That is how girls get raped. So many rapes could be prevented if girls just trusted their gut and trusted their instincts and just listened to that little voice in their head that said, stay away from that person. That is going to save your life. I'm not victim blaming. I am just saying this because so many situations could have been avoided if I just listened to that voice in my head telling me to stay away from that person. Well, that's my vlog for today. That's all I got. Anyways, have a lovely rest of your week, and please like and subscribe and share. And sorry I got all religious. I'm not really like that. I'm not really that kind of person for the most part. I think I don't know, I'm more whimsical and kind of free-spirited and stuff, and and I don't believe in no sex before marriage and stuff, you know what I mean? I think that's, why? I don't care, like, who cares, but, God said, forgive us no matter what we do, so, and, yeah, anyway, yeah, sex is great, isn't it? Sex is the best. Sex really is a miraculous thing, I think. Okay, now I'm really done. Have a lovely day. Like and subscribe. And if the Patreon is up, please send some money to help me afford all of this. It's hard. I have some really great guests lined up for the next podcasts. I do 2 podcasts a month with guests, and they each cost $200. And to save some money, I'm going to switch locations to my producer's house, so that way I save about $100 doing that and stuff, but still $300 a month. If I can meet that goal, that would be fantastic. Anyways, have a lovely day. Like and subscribe and support the Patreon. Thank you very much. Bye.